Hey there, I'm Jeremiah and I'm thrilled to welcome you to the Throw Zone where I'll be teaching you all about the juggling arts. In this video, I'll be teaching you the fundamentals of juggling 3 clubs. This video sort of assumes that you've already spent a little time with 1 club learning how to flip it efficiently, and or you've learned how to juggle balls at the very least and you already understand the pattern and the timing of the pattern. But one way or another, let's dive right in and you'll figure out pretty quickly whether you're in over your head. I do want to mention that I've created another video to help you get familiar with clubs that really just uses 1 club and gets you comfortable with the tosses, and we talk a little bit about some basic practice methodology. This video is going to pick up where that one left off to some extent and actually teach you to juggle 3 clubs. So let's start with a real quick review of that other video. I'm going to put 2 clubs on the ground, and with 1 club I'm going to angle it about 45 degrees and catch it in my other hand by the handle. Then I'm going to angle this one 45 degrees in the other direction and catch it by the handle, so that I'm throwing and catching from the center of the handle and always angling the throw a little bit so that the club doesn't interfere with my wrist. Just like that. Just like that. Now the force comes from the wrist and the shoulder. I get into that extensively in the video I mentioned. It's in the description below. But in short, the wrist provides the flick and the speed of rotation, and the shoulder and elbow apply the force, or the upward force. So you really want to find the right balance of those 2 forces, shoulder and elbow, and the wrist flick. There's not a lot of wrist flick. The club wants to flip itself. So once you're feeling comfortable with 1 club, and you can do it very consistently, very consistently, right? If you can't do it well with 1 club, don't expect to do it well with 2, or much less 3. So when you can do 1 club very consistently, then you're going to take 2 clubs. At first, just try throwing them from one hand back to the other, alternating 1 club, then the other. Then start speeding it up so that there's a moment where 2 clubs are in the air. Start with leading with your right hand, right, left, and then lead with the left hand, left, right, left, right. Okay, now you want to try and cross them. If you've learned to juggle balls, scarves, rings, or anything of the sort, you have gone through this process before. If you haven't, here's what you're going to do. You're going to throw the right hand at that 45-degree angle over to the left side. While it's in the air and reaching its peak, you're going to throw the other one underneath it, also at a 45-degree angle toward the opposite side of that hand. So it looks like this. Right throws, left throws, and then you catch them both. Right throw, left throw, catch them both. Notice I'm always starting with my right hand in this case. Right. Left. Pause. You want the clubs to be about the same height. You want them to rotate about the same amount. Chances are when you first start doing this, you're not going to do that, and that's okay. Drops happen. It's a really important part of the learning process. But try and pay attention when you do drop one. What was wrong? Was it over-rotated? Was it under-rotated? Try and pay attention to that so that you can start collecting data on what frequently happens to mess up your tosses and catches. That way, you can make informed decisions about how to make general corrections. Once you have thrown, starting with the right hand, several times, and you're feeling comfortable with that, you can catch it a few times in a row, then switch to starting with the left hand. So you go left, right, catch, catch, instead of right, left. Left, right, catch, catch. Be able to do that nice and consistently. Once you have your right hand starting and your left hand starting down, alternate which one starts. Right, left, pause, left, right, pause. Right, left, pause, left, right, pause. As you start feeling more and more comfortable with the right, left, left, right, try speeding it up a little bit more so that as soon as you catch the first club, you're already beginning to throw it again. There will be a gap that forms in the pattern, and it'll feel like the two clubs are chasing each other. Watch. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right. That opens up the third hand, the hand where the third club will go. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. See the extra club? Before we continue, I want to say that you should be setting goals for yourself as you practice. Figure out what your level is at. Figure out how many throws you can get successfully in a row. For example, how many times can you do right, left? Can you do it 3 times in a row? If you can do it 3 times in a row but not 4, set yourself a goal of doing it 4 times in a row before you drop. And slowly build up incrementally so that you can watch your progress. It's really easy to feel like you're failing all the time. And you need to be able to measure the progress that you're making so that you can actually celebrate the wins when you have them. Before we pick up the third club, last thing I want to say is that all of these 2 club drills are extremely helpful, not just as 2 club drills building up to 3, but also in helping refine your 3 club cascade even after you've been able to throw a few throws in. So as you pick up that third club and start to practice more, don't forget about your 2 club drills. Practice a little with 3, then put that third club down and work on these drills. Make sure that these throws are perfect. If you can get these throws perfect with 2, it's going to make learning 3 easier. With 3 clubs now, we're going to go for our first round of the 3 club cascade. To hold 2 clubs in one hand, you're going to want to use what is called a circus grip. The first club is held by the thumb. The second one you place underneath that club into your fingers, and then you tighten it all up. The first club that you're going to throw is the one that actually feels like it's underneath the other one. The reason you're going to throw that first is because when you swing your arm, the club that's held by the thumb can continue to be held, and you just have to open your fingers for the first throw. So start out by trying to just throw that one club back and forth and try and catch it in the other hand into a circus grip. Once again, by opening your hand and holding the other club with your thumb. Just try that a few times. Get comfortable with tossing and catching into a 2 club in one hand grip. When I'm ready to juggle all 3, I'm going to start by throwing one club up into the air toward the opposite side from the hand that's holding it. When it gets to its peak, I'm going to throw the second one to the other side. When that one gets to its peak, I'm going to throw the third one under it. And then the 4th, 5th, 6th, and you just keep going. It's a right, left, right, left, right, left pattern. It goes like this. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. But at first, you just want to get all those clubs up in the air. So if you throw them all on the ground, no big deal. Right, left, right. Count it. You just got 3 clubs into the air. Now let's try and catch them. You want to set yourself a goal of maybe 3 tosses. More specifically, 3 catches is a good way to go. 1, 2, 3. Catch, catch, catch. That is considered a flash, which is an important milestone to developing your juggling skills. Once you've got 3 throws and 3 catches consistently, start to build up 1 throw at a time, or 1 catch at a time, more specifically. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that 4th club up into the air. Every time you can add 1 successfully, that's a win. Don't expect more of yourself than you're capable of. So don't try and just go continuously every time you juggle. It's fine to do that once in a while, but make sure that you have a goal that you can set for yourself. I want to get 5 catches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it! Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. One of the most important goals when you first start juggling is to find the consistent rhythm of the juggle. At first, when you're only doing 2 or 3 catches, it's gonna be a little hard to do so. You might throw them all a little too fast, or you might throw them a little too late. So you should make it one of the most important goals to try and find that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Too fast or too slow can mess you up. And that is one of the reasons why it's useful, if you haven't already done so, to learn to juggle balls or scarves. And that can help you understand the natural rhythm of the juggling pattern. The center of gravity of the pattern should be right around your solar plexus. So if you were to average out all of the space that the clubs take up in front of you, you should have the core right around here. Which means your arms need to be fairly relaxed at your sides, so that when you catch, you take the club almost all the way down to reset. You're not juggling up here. You're not juggling too far out in front of you. You want your clubs to be pretty relaxed and close to your body so that your elbows are relaxed by your sides. There's a lot that I can say about refining the 3-club Cascade, making it more reliable and crisp and perfect, but to be honest, there's only so much that you're going to be able to learn in a session. So spend a good amount of time working on the drills that we've already talked about. Don't expect more out of yourself than you're able to give today. Spend most of your time working on those 2-club drills. Revisit the 3-club Cascade after you've had some good practice with the 2-club drills, and keep going back and forth for a while, and you'll see your 3-club Cascade develop over the next several days as you revisit all of these drills. There's another video waiting for you that will help you with that next level of refinement. You can find it in the description below. I hope you've learned something today and hope you're inspired to keep on juggling. Thanks for being here. Jeremiah out. I've created a Patreon designed to help you level up your juggling skills. This isn't just a place where you get some extra juggling videos to watch or learn from. This is a place where you actually can engage with a community of people who are actively learning. You'll be able to access me as an instructor, asking me questions, sending me videos to get direct feedback, and even getting one-on-one sessions. So if that sounds good to you and you want to level up your juggling skills, check out the Throw Zone Patreon. You can find it in the description below.